Hi, Silver Assassin here, and welcome to the second part of Assassin's Creed Odyssey related silver coins. Today we will look at gods and monster related coins. Now, before we carry on, there will be a lot of spoilers, so you have been warned. In ancient Greek religion and mythology, the 12 Olympians are the major deities of the Greek pantheon. They were called Olympians because, according to tradition, they resided on Mount Olympus. Although Hades was a major ancient Greek god, his realm was the underworld, far away from Olympus, and thus was not considered to be one of the Olympians. The world of the Olympian gods is complicated, as you will find out. However, all roads lead to Zeus. Zeus is the king of the gods and ruler of Mount Olympus, the god of sky, lightning, thunder, law, order and justice. The youngest child of the Titans Cronus and Rhea, brother and husband of Hera. Yes, you heard me right, but when we discuss Hera later on, things will make sense. Trust me, you thought your family had issues. Also, he's the brother of Poseidon, Hades, Demeter and Hestia. His symbols include the thunderbolt, eagle, oak tree, bull, scepter and scales. Now, the coin on the left is very significant. This coin was released in 2014 by the Perth Mint as part of a 3-coin series, the Gods of Olympus. Even Perth Mint probably didn't realise what they were about to unleash into the world of silver coin collecting, as this is the coin that started the whole 2-ounce antique effect high relief coins that other mints have also picked up. But this is the original. Now, the Perth Mint obviously realised they were onto a winner, and 3 years later in 2017 they released a more comprehensive series of 13 gods, that's 12 plus Hades. I do actually prefer the original, which has that more stylistic comic book feel, while the one on the right is a more artistic rendering of Zeus. Athena, also known as Minerva, is the goddess of wisdom, handicraft and warfare. The daughter of Zeus, she rose from her father's head fully grown and in full battle armour. Her symbols include the owl and the olive tree. Again, we have 2 examples from the Perth Mint. The one on the left is the original and the one on the right is a follow-up. The world of Odyssey is full of many different factions, most of which you can negotiate with, but there is one faction that there is no negotiating with, and that is the formidable followers of Ares. Ares is the god of war, violence, bloodshed and manly virtues, the son of Zeus and Hera. All the other gods despised him except Aphrodite. His symbols include the boar, serpent, dog, vulture, spear and shield. While the coin on the right is from the Perth Mint, we have a new entry. The coin on the left is from the Mint of Poland. This company took the Perth Mint's 2-ounce antique high relief coins to another level. Now, this particular Mint of Poland coin I have seen on eBay selling for well over £2,000. I personally think that's extortionate. However, if people want to pay that, that's their business. Another faction that you will come across in the game are the Daughters of Artemis. While these are formidable warriors, at least you can negotiate with them.
The time of my trial has arrived.
Artemis is the goddess of the hunt, the wilderness, virginity, the moon, archery, childbirth, protection and plague. The daughter of Zeus and Leto and the twin sister of Apollo. Her symbols include the moon, horse, deer, hound, she-bear, snake, cypress tree and bow and arrow. Again, we have a tag team of the Mint of Poland and the Perth Mint. I think you'll agree, while the Perth Mint coin is nice, the Mint of Poland again takes it to another level. Hephaestus' workshop can be found within the Myson Cave in Pandora's Cove in Malis, Greece. Hephaestus is the master blacksmith and craftsman of the gods, god of the forge, craftsmanship, invention, fire and volcanoes. The son of Hera, he is married to Aphrodite. His symbols include fire, anvil, axe, donkey, hammer, tongs and quail. Again, we have a duo from the Mint of Poland and the Perth Mint. Apollo is the god of light, the sun, prophecy, philosophy, archery, truth, inspiration, poetry, music, arts, manly beauty, medicine, healing and plague. He is the son of Zeus and Leto and the twin brother of Artemis. His symbols include the sun, bow and arrow, lyre, swan and mouse. Once again, we have a Mint of Poland and Peppermint combo. Hestia is the goddess of the hearth, fire and of the right ordering of domesticity and the family. She is the first child of Cronus and Rhea, the elder sister of Hades, Demeter, Poseidon, Hera and Zeus. We will look at Demeter in more detail in the third and final part of this coin series. There are 4 quest lines that must be completed in the Gates of Atlantis story arc, all of which involve 4 mythical creatures. In Greek tradition, the Sphinx has the head of a woman, the haunches of a lion and the wings of a bird. Treacherous and merciless, those who cannot answer her riddle are killed and eaten by her. The Sphinx is said to have guarded the entrance to this Greek city of thieves, asking a riddle to travellers to allow them passage. Her most famous riddle is, which creature has one voice and yet becomes 4-footed and 2-footed and 3-footed? Ophidius solved the riddle by answering, man who crawls on all 4s as a baby, then walks on 2 feet as an adult, and then uses a walking stick in old age. Defeated, the Sphinx then threw herself from a high rock and died. An alternative version tells that she devoured herself. Tasty. A departure from the usual antique effect coin. This silver coin is plated in rhodium and then gold plated. In Greek mythology, the Minotaur is a mythical creature portrayed with the head and tail of a bull and the body of a man. He resides at the centre of the labyrinth, which was an elaborate maze-like construction designed by the architect Daedalus and his son Icarus on command of King Minos of Crete. After ascending the throne of the island of Crete, Minos competed with his brothers as ruler. Minos prayed to the sea god Poseidon to send him a snow-white bull as a sign of the god's favour. Minos was to sacrifice the bull to honour Poseidon, but owing to the bull's beauty he decided to keep him instead. Minos believed that the god would accept a substitute sacrifice. To punish Minos, Poseidon made Minos' wife Persephone fall in love with the bull, whom then mated with the bull. The monstrous Minotaur was a result of this strange relationship. The Minotaur was eventually killed by the Athenian hero Theseus. I have 2 Minotaur coins to show you, none of which are related to the Peppermint. The first one is from Numismatis, and the second from the Mint of Poland. In Greek mythology, the Cyclopses are giant one-eyed creatures. In Hesiod's Theogony, they are the brothers Brontes, Sterops and Arges, who provide Zeus with his weapon, the Thunderbolt. As you play Odyssey, you will meet all 3 of these Cyclopses. Something different for a change, a coin from the New Zealand Mint from their Creatures of Greek Mythology series. And finally, probably the most famous of the 4 creatures. In Greek mythology, Medusa was a gorgon, generally described as a winged human female with living venomous snakes in place of her hair. Those who gaze upon her face would turn to stone. Medusa was beheaded by the demigod Perseus, who thereafter used her head, which retained its ability to turn onlookers to stone, as a weapon, until he gave it to the goddess Athena to place it on her shield. The first coin is from Art Mint, a 3-ounce monster of a coin. Next, we have a coin from Numis Collect, which shows that shield that I just mentioned. Finally, the Mint of Poland takes an interesting look at Medusa by creating this 3D effect coin of Medusa and her bad hair day, I guess. Hope you enjoyed part 2 of this alternative look at Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Needless to say, when Assassin's Creed Valhalla comes out, I'll do a similar video about Viking related silver coins. In the next and final part of this series, we will look at the Fate of Atlantis DLC. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I know what you've done, a knight.